Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a Leo reading for the new moon in Aquarius occurring today. So we're very much in this energy. And yeah, it's a little later getting out this week than I wanted, but I am getting back into doing regularly posted content for all 12 signs in a week. So yeah, bear with me while I get back into that routine. I will reference the new moon. Sorry, excuse me. This round of readings is geared towards the new moon cycle, again, occurring right now. But it in the future, if you're watching this, it resonates. Go ahead and receive the message. It's just energy, right? I just started a reading for you guys, and I actually scrapped it. I just shifted the table. The lighting was weird, so I tried to fix it, and I kind of screwed up the video. So I was like, you know what? I'm kind of not feeling this round anyway, this reading, recording, so I'm going to redo it. So yeah, let's see how my Leos are doing. The new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is actually the opposite sign to you, your shadow, right? So yeah, you guys are probably feeling pretty impacted by this new moon, especially since we have Mercury retrograding in Aquarius, we have Venus in Aquarius, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. That's a lot of Aquarius going on, which is again on your axis, right? So yeah, very interesting. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It's very unexpected energy, but like Aries, you guys are fire signs. You usually jive with that pretty well. So yeah, let's see what wants to come out for Leos. In the other reading I started, it was quite spiritual, and there was a message about underestimating oneself, so I just will mention that. I don't know if that will be pertinent to this reading, but I thought it was worth mentioning. Fire ant, interesting. There's that raccoon energy again. That's all about underestimating oneself too, particularly creativity. But we'll see what wants to come out. Animal totems working with Leo for the new moon in Aquarius. Happening today. Eagle, whoa, air energy. Aquarius is air energy as well. Eagle holds truth. Eagle holds karma. Touching down to earth. Eagle also has like sight, like quite sight heavy card. Like think of an eagle eye, right? It's a very perceptive energy as well. But in this deck specifically, that sun that the eagle's holding is truth, is divine truth, divine order. I just heard justice, divine knowledge. It carries it. Karma, a bringer of karma, specifically. That's awesome. So we'll see what wants to come out. Again, that really spiritual energy. Typically, feminine. Man or woman, if you're a man or woman watching this, if I reference masculine and feminine, we have both within us. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. But, feminine, spiritual energy. Eagle flies very close to spirit. That's why eagle carries divine truth. Anything else for Leos? In the other reading that I scrapped, I was talking about like a possible spiritual awakening for some of you, which is very it's occurring with this Aquarian energy. It's like very innovative and humanitarian, and there's a lot of like factors contributing to like awakenings at play at the moment. This is like I'm seeing the sun because that is your card in tarot. You guys are Leo, the sun, right? This truth, this eagle is coming to the sun, touching it. It's like spirit touching some of you guys. I think that I am tapped into the same energy. Anything else for Leos for the new moon in Aquarius, please? Whoa, 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 holy shit. I just got freaking chills down my legs. Oh, okay. Dragon, this came out in the reading I just did as well. This is the sacral chakra. It's all about personal power. It's It's also about bridging your personal power, like your spiritual power, um, being acted through willpower and presence. The dragon is a very omnipresent energy, very tough with those scales, protected even, maybe even divinely, with that very spirit heavy energy that's coming out in these two readings. But the sacral chakra, you might want to wear yellow at this time. Yeah, it's powerhouse energy. Think of a dragon, right? And it's I just heard persistent, but like the dragon like can be quite all-seeing as well, like the eagle. It's got its eye on its treasure. There can be a protective energy as well, like I said. Very interesting. But yes, this is the sacral chakra, dragon energy. It came out with elk. Wow. Okay, earth energy. Remember how I was like, oh, I'm seeing the sun as you guys? This is the masculine, again, man or woman, very masculine, powerful energy with that. Very masculine. The masculine of the earth realm is the elk to the deer. But this is like the elk is very steadfast, very dependable, very loyal, but also kind of intuitive because see how, remember how it's like the eagle's like coming down and touching the sun like spirit. Wow, look at that trifecta there. That's awesome. I love this reading so far, you guys. This is the elk grounding on earth, hooves, feeling vibrations, feeling the earth, very one with Gaia. Rising up to meet the eagle, touching down that sun, right? It's like connected intuitively to the knowledge or the power of the sun. Standing in your personal power is this reading, like big time. So I'll clarify these two together because they did come out together. On the bottom though, the energy being worked through, isn't this interesting? Another hyper perceptive animal, bird of prey, the owl. The owl is a message of abundance. These are quite opposite, literally opposite energy. So some of you guys might be struggling with this process, especially stingrays under that. That's all about like standing in your power as well, like aligned within your energy. It literally says in the book, having a spine, right? This is very frantic energy. But that's prey and predator right there. Big time with that dragon, powerful, standing in your power and sacral energy, or sorry, solar plexus, like right here, that's our personal power, right? What we act out of. Mouse is very scurried energy. It's like a card of too many details, too much going on, nervous system response. This is a card of abundance. This is almost fear, and it's like the total opposite of that, right? Again, prey and predator, very interesting. Total opposite energies, yet one and the same. Look at the colors on those cards. But this is about abundance. And for me, again, very perceptive with that sight. There's something about the eyes here. The eagle eye sees the mouse as well from miles like above in the air, right? Like it sees the mouse. Owl sees the mouse in the dark, sees 360 in the dark. Yeah, wow, this is daytime again, night and day. Wow, what a dualistic reading. But complete opposite energies there. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this dragon elk energy first. And then we'll look at eagle, which is like the meeting of it to me. Because the dragon like is very grounded with that elk energy. That's like the embodiment, right, of this eagle truth energy, this sight, the eye, getting the actual eye on it. So tell me about dragon and elk for Leo. Very powerful though. I can see why the animals were calling to me. I'm glad I scrapped the other reading. Wow, more very powerful masculine energy there. That would be like the dragon, like for sure the emperor. Wow. Tell me about dragon and elk for Leo for the new moon in Aquarius. Tell me about this eye energy. Wow. A lot of earthy energy coming through here. could be a Virgo cusper. The Hermit just showed. The Empress. Tell me about the dragon and the elk. They all have their eyes are like, the elk is like looking up to the sun. The dragon's like looking dead on. The eagle's like looking down to the sun. Like they're meeting in this sun energy. I won't be surprised if the sun comes out. Interesting, the sun's beaming down on the Hierophant there too, which is elk energy. Some of you could have Taurus in your chart. Tell me about dragon and elk. Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa. Not what I was expecting at all. Interesting. Okay, so with the elk being very steadfast, there's 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is like, I'm going to reach the shore. But it's a very tired energy. It's like nearing the end of the 9 of Wands. It's like you've been to battle and then you won and then you defended it and then you pushed forward again to the shore, to the end goal, right? It's a tiresome energy. With that mouse frantic energy, I mean, that can be very wearing down on oneself with all those details and everything. So I'm curious to see why the 9 of Wands. It is a persevering energy though too. And I am getting like a persistence off the elk and the dragon. Again, that sure-footedness, right? There's a Page of Cups, which is like very youthful. Yeah, it can be like emotions in a new perspective. It can be very refreshing, honest energy. So we'll see why that's coming out, because it's like, again, very opposite to the elk and dragon here. You could be seeing someone in a new light as well with that mouse energy, like the eyeing something down here. But that's an honest energy as well. And there's truth here with the eagle. And then this is like very guarded or defensive or protecting energy. I'm kind of getting protection off this because, again, it's very guarded up energy. Very interesting with that guarding dragon there. Very curious. We have a Knight of Pentacles on the bottom with the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, yeah. With this eagle energy, that's almost like seeing the light about something and then either pressing forward with that elk energy, right? Very steadfast, loyal. He is the patriarch of the family dynamic of the earth realm. Some of you definitely have earth in your chart. This is like clarity. It can be cutting out as well, or direct communication. And then the Wheel of Fortune has been coming out for everyone. But that is Aquarius energy, specifically in this deck. She is the water bearer. But she's pouring out her emotion too. In this one, there's also like a moving away energy. So interesting. Okay, we'll clarify each of these on their own. And then we'll look at eagle. Why is the 9 of Wands persistent energy coming out here? Why is that coming out here, Spirit? This could also be like a process like that you may feel very protective over as well. Very interesting. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Why the 9 of Wands? But it feels like pressing on, pressing forward diligently with that Knight of Pentacles energy. Why the 9 of Wands with dragon and elk coming out for Leos, please? Why the 9 of Wands, Spirit? What's up with the 9 of Wands? Okay. That's a lot of cards. Wow. There's the 9 of Wands on the bottom, so I guess I'm taking them. Wow. Yeah, this is pressing on, pressing forward to build. That's what the Knight of Pentacles does. There's a Page of Wands and that defensive energy on the bottom again. It's almost like this Page of Wands, and this person's like protecting or defending or shutting out. There is a bit of shut out energy here. Seclusion almost with that dragon energy. It's like knocking on this person's door and they're like, no, like very defensive against it. This is youthful, another page again. Very interesting. There's this gonna reach the shore, and then there's like a building energy or collaborating or planning to build. This is others. Pentacles, earthy energy, again, very grounded and stable, like building practical foundations, planning to build, persevering in that. Can be a tired energy as well. He's almost looking at these plans. Again, that for those of you who are seeing something in a new light, there's you could be looking at someone in this mouse energy, that frantic, overwhelmed. It's a very overwhelmed energy, whether that's you looking at yourself or someone around you and seeing them in a new light here and potentially shutting them out or guarding yourself from them. There's you, King of Wands, your court card, looking at this energy, whether that's internal. It's like a holding on for dear life energy, right? That's either you persisting in that steadfast energy, or that's you seeing someone in that light, because I'm almost getting that mousy energy off that. And then, wow, personal wish fulfillment. That's the dragon right there. Wow, magician, mercurial energy, Gemini or Virgo. And the Nine of Cups, personal wish fulfillment there. That's very interesting. So I'll clarify that on its own. But that's like manifesting fulfillment and abundance. The dragon's a very abundant energy too, because think of a dragon again, that this is like that solar plexus energy big time. And I like that you guys are coming out as a King of Wands, because a King of Wands gets shit done, can be very magician like, themselves, man or woman, but a lot of masculine take charge energy coming out here with that, the masculine of the earth domain and the King of Wands there. It's all masculine energy. What was I saying? I was like, wow, very masculine energy here, and we have a king now. Interesting. Okay, so let's look at this King of Wands looking at this Four of Pentacles. Why? I'm curious about that. Yeah, reevaluating something here. Wands, okay. One more shuffle. The Moon. Why is this King of Wands looking at this Four of Pentacles like this? What's up with the Four of Pentacles, Spirit? King of Swords. Ooh. Okay. This is kind of feeling gifty. Wow, the Moon and the Hangman, Queen of Cups. The Two of Cups on the bottom, very gifty energy I'm getting off this, which is the masculine, right? The masculine gives the seed to the feminine who receives it. Just saying, wow, another masculine energy here. King of Swords this time. It feels like gifting something, because when the Four of Pentacles lets go, it can be the like hanging on for dear life, but on the flip side it's like letting go. And then this is like communication or clarity. This could be a spiritual gift being unlocked for you, for some of you, but this is also like with that abundant energy, sharing that, especially with the elk. He is the leader of the family dynamic in the earth realm. But the Six of Pentacles is like, see, that's like charity, like that person's giving, they have it to give, right? This is like feeling like a gift, looking at sharing a gift. For some of you, you have a gift, you have a talent, or you're going to be receiving like some kind of truth, or maybe like a spiritual awakening, or maybe even straight up money. It could be straight up money with all this energy. The King of Wands is looking at this again. And for some of you, that's like triumphing over lack mentality, because this King of Wands here is looking at this dragon energy dead on, and it's like mirroring in this person looking straight forward and this person looking at the dragon. I'm seeing the elk as you guys, the King of Wands. This could be an energy external to you again with that frantic mouse energy. You're seeing someone in this light here. You're getting clarity about how they are non-reciprocal or stingy or hoarding their treasure here. Or if that's you, this could be a gift. This could be a truth. This could be actual financial resources, leadership even, that you're looking at releasing, unleashing here and sharing with people. A gift. Like it's a gift with this, but it can also mean seeing like clarity with the King of Swords, sees the truth. He rules the mental domain, right? Communication about reciprocation, but particularly being given and received, right? So let's look at the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles next. So if you're seeing someone in a new light, someone who's stingy, this can be a very smug, overindulgent energy, sitting with their cups. And then this can be manipulative energy. If this is you, this is like sitting in a space where you can overindulge and then sharing that like a manifestational, but there's a lot of sharing here with this reading. Tell me about the Magician and the Nine of Cups. That's also screaming personal power as well. Your cup. Wow. Temperance. Okay. A cup to share. This is like a gift being fostered with that Page of Cups, Queen of the King of Swords. Integrate masculine and feminine. Chariot, the Death, and the King of Wands. Wow. Triumph, personal power, death, transformation of that, or an ending with someone pending clarity or truth. Receiving truth with that eagle energy. I don't know that I'll have time to clarify eagle, but it's kind of all coming out in the reading anyways. It will be very personal to you. With that cup there, wow, that's like your cup, like your emotions, your emotional stability. Again, with that stingy, hectic energy, like seeing abundance with that owl energy, seeing the truth of that situation or person with that dragon-ass energy. But yeah, lovely, cups, right? It's the start of a cup cycle, but there's 9 cups. That's sitting in personal fulfillment, able to manifest, able to share, to give it. The cup floweth, overfloweth, right? It's there to give. Whether this is someone that's not doing that and you're seeing the truth about that, about stingy behavior or hoarding, right? Of treasure or gifts, even like an actual gift that one possesses. Very interesting. And then we have Temperance and the Fool. Wow. A new beginning, but more importantly, that's like really with that solar plexus energy, like it's the start of the tarot. And this is Temperance, a lot of fire coming out now. Sagittarius and Aries. This indicates spirit is here. We know that with the eagle and the solar plexus. We do know that. Owl to me is a very spiritual energy as well. The all-seeing energy. And then this is like a new beginning, right? Stepping into that leadership energy. If this is you unleashing your gifts, right? A new path on that. Spirit touching you and then embarking on that new path. Or this is breaking away and spirit gaining some. This is like tempering, a patient, kind, wise energy as well. The sage, right? And then branching out that way. Wow, okay. Let's look at the Page of Cups then. If this is someone that is very stingy or very selfish, you're guarding away from that. If this is you and your new beginning here and you're receiving a gift of some type, you're protecting it to share it with the right people, the right environment, right? With that Seven of Wands, tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups for Leo, please. The Empress. Tell me about the Page of Cups for Leo, and then we'll end the reading. Awesome, though. Definitely looking at that. There's a release of this energy. It's like a gift. Tell me about Page of Cups for Leo for the new moon in Aquarius, please. Please, Spirit. That's too many. Tell me about the Page of Cups here. Oh, there's that Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy again, right? Wow, for some of you, wow. This is just screaming the mouse. Like, it's just hectic, painful. That's a lot of swords to sort through, just like this mouse's thoughts, right? There's the Tower here. Conflict affecting stability. Wow. For some of you, you are going to be temperance, and you're going to be tempering as you move forward in this leadership energy, but isn't that funny? Death. So a lot of you, this is clarity on that dragon character. Again, the elk is looking at the dragon who's looking forward, very into the self, right? This is a walking away, but this is walking into the Nine of Cups too. For those of you where this is an internal transformation of your gifts, right? Death is a transformative scorpionic energy, moving into that Nine of Cups, abundance, able to share, very powerful energy. And then for those of you where you're seeing someone in a new light, then this is you protecting yourself and leaving the situation. And then there's the Fool, the new Ace of Pentacles, opportunity, a new path, a new way of being for those of you who are unlocking abilities or having like awakenings or coming into new gifts, or just walking the line, walking a new path. That's totally you. Either way, it's walking and it's a new beginning and it's walking forward very powerfully. So yeah, I like it. Till next time, my Leo.